Hi guys, welcome, and if you're new here, my name is Elaine, and on my channel I like to talk about bags from mid-range to vintage luxury, and today I'm talking about my recent pickups. Alright, so I'll start off with what I did get at Marin Country Mart the other day. So, it's this nondescript paper bag here. It was from a store called the Post Office. It's Trading Post, sorry, it's called the Trading Post. I did get some stamps. But I also did get this Mariner shirt, right? So this striped Mariner shirt from a French company called Armor Luxe. It's actually a men's style, so it's quite long, but it has a very cute little emblem on the bottom here of a little anchor. But I got this shirt because I've been eyeing it for probably several years now. So every time I go to Marin Country Mart, which is where I usually go to drop off things at the Real, whether I sell it in person or just drop it off. But I always stop by the Trading Post. It's just a fun little like magazine stand slash stationery store slash post office. It's just super cute, and I've been eyeing this shirt for so long, and when I first saw it, it was I think $85. It was under $90. And I've been waiting for so long that one, most of the sizes are out, and two, it went up to $105. So, you know, I thought, okay, it's time to commit. How much longer am I going to be looking at this shirt? So anyways, hopefully you'll see me wearing this in another video, but I'm excited to try this out. And like I mentioned, it's a stationery store, so I got this, I just got suckered into this pencil. It's called a Blackwing. I thought this eraser was so cool. It was just like almost like a paintbrush. It's very thin. I guess their slogan, their motto is half the pressure, twice the speed. We'll see how it writes, but it is supposed to be like a softer lead. And then I also got this for my child, for my daughter. It's a very small color pencil kit. I thought it was super cute. If we go to a restaurant and she wants to do some coloring, you can just pop it out like that. It comes with everything you need. Pencil sharpener and eraser. So very cool. Not sure where they sourced this from, but it's a fun little thing. So those are the things that I bought in person at Marin. And I also happened to go to Dick's Sports, which I normally don't shop at, but it was actually right where my daughter was getting a haircut, and I saw these, and so I went for it. These are the, what is it called? Tokyo shoes. So it's in a light brown suede. I know it's the trendy flat shoe. I used to wear these in my early 20s. In college, I had the Pumas. I think they're called Speed Cats. I had 2 pairs, and those are all that I wore. So this really does remind me of my 20s. I don't have a whole lot of sneakers, and I thought one on-trend sneaker wouldn't be terrible. It was about $100, and I really like the light brown suede. I know suede's going to be a pain to maintain, so I better spray it first, but it was just so cute. I guess my only question is, as a millennial, I want to wear no-show socks with these, right? But I don't know, are you supposed to wear regular socks with these, or are no-show socks okay? I don't know, comment down below, let me know. I'm not sure how to style trendy sneakers. The next couple of items are online purchases, so I'll start off with this watch right here. So I got another watch in my collection. This time it is a Grand Seiko. So this is a quartz movement Grand Seiko, probably at least several years old. I think probably from like 2022, maybe 2023. I got it off of Brandear, and I've been looking for a Grand Seiko. Like I said in my Japan post, I think in my wish list, I had said I wanted a Grand Seiko, and then when I talked about it in my Japan haul, I decided to go for a Seiko 5, which is like the cheapest Seiko watch available that's still in automatic movement, just because I had bought a Rolex and all that. Anyways, so I finally found one for a fairly good price. It was just over $1,000. Thought it was a good deal. I actually really love it, even though it's quartz, and of course, you know, for watch elitist, quartz is no bueno, but I think one thing about having a quartz watch in your arsenal is that if you're in a rush and can't really set the time, it's the perfect one to just pick up and go. All my other watches are now mechanical, and so it's been a little bit of a transition since I don't wear the same watch every day. But this Grand Seiko has a mother of pearl dial with diamond markers. I love how it catches the light, and it's just beautiful to look at. And I have to say, the Seiko bracelet for the Grand Seiko bracelet is so much better than the other Seikos that I have. Those other watches can't compare. This really does feel like a premium bracelet, very close to Rolex and some of my other, even Cartier, you know, some of my higher end watches. I think for people who say, why spend money on a Grand Seiko, I would say just go straight to a Grand Seiko if you can. I just think the quality is so much better. It wears really nice, and I love it so much that I've really delved into the Grand Seiko world. And I mean, it makes it hard because they make all their watches like S, K, T, B, S, F, like with numbers, and they're like 2, 7, 7, 3, 8, 9, and you're like, I can't remember that. But I do take screenshots and I look at them and I think, oh, maybe someday, maybe when I go back to Japan, I'll pick up a brand new one. But I am a convert. I really love Grand Seiko. I think my top 3 favorite watch brands are now Rolex, Grand Seiko, and Cartier. I was really happy with this purchase. So much so that I actually did get another Seiko in my, I think I showed it in my birthday haul. It was the cocktail time, and I might actually sell that because I don't love it as much as I love that one. All right, next on my list is, so this was a pre-order from a while ago and it finally came in. It is from RSVP Paris. It is called the Batman bag, and as you can see, I already have my bag charms on it. Here is their, is this side? Yeah, this is the side that has their numbered. I'm number 65 out of 500, and as you can see, I'm already using it. I have stuff in here. I'm test driving it. It is TLDR, a keeper. I actually really like it. Very well made, and it smells so good. So anyways, bag number 1. And then this is a true unboxing, bag number 2. I have only opened the top, but I have not actually opened inside. So let's all see it together. Okay. Yep. So ta-da! Ooh, I like it. All right, wow, it's very blue. Very, very blue. Anyways, oh, got a little crushed on this side. Oh, it's a little dry. It's gonna need some leather CPR here, but it is a Bottega parachute bag, and I'm sure this is the medium size at least. It's quite large, as you can see. It is in the cobalt color. You know, that's sort of the trend. I know I said don't follow trends in my advice videos, but I actually really like blue and I really want to try it out. I would never buy anything brand new, as much as I love the Bottega suede bags that are in the cobalt color. Like, it's very beautiful. I just would not be spending the money on that. It was under, I want to say it's under 800. It was around 800 with tariffs. Tariffs still happening, by the way. I think I paid about 18% on this, so it's actually been going up for the bags. For the watches, I should mention, this is also from Brandear, so it's also from Japan. This was only a 10% tariff, which is actually a lot lower than what I had paid for other watches that came from Brandear, so I'm not sure what's going on. This is all shipped through DHL, but let me just say, yes, there's still tariffs, and yes, they're still fairly high. So we'll see how it goes if they renew this emergency tariff that's like 10 to 15%. But for whatever reason, it feels like it went really high. But anyways, a little crushed on this side, but this side looks great. Yeah, the leather is a little dry. We'll see if I can do some leather CPR on that. But otherwise, it is in actually great condition. It looks beautiful inside. Ta-da! Yeah, very vintage. But luckily, it does not smell like mold. All right, and I think that's it. A short and sweet video today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!